Okay, so once again my webcam decides to crap out on me, but this time only for the first half of the video, so the rest of it has my face in it. Please don't hate me. What's up everybody, Jack the Ripoff back for part 11 of Blank Dream. This could possibly be the very last part. I actually found out from a friend of mine that where the locations of the final secret mirrors are for the other two characters, and possibly a mirror that we don't know whose it is exactly. So without further ado, let's get going, shall we? Now, like I said before, I'm going to be pretty sad when this game is over. There's supposed to be obviously multiple endings to this game, but I want to get the true ending. And so if you all wanted to see other endings, I guess if anything, just check it out for yourself. You know, I'm sure plenty other people are doing walkthroughs of it. So I was told that I did have to come in here. Just like the fireplace to the last mirror room, there's going to be a ladder right here. Yeah, looking closely, there's a ladder in the fireplace. Descend into the dark area. There's a marvelous painting in the box. Mishiro took the painting, surprised by the thickness of the frame. A night portrait. Nothing else in the box. Marvelous suit of armor. Oh, that's a lot of blood. I don't know how I've... Death. As always, it's death. I died. Again. Let's try that again, shall we? Alright, so there was a painting right here. Sure, let's take the painting. There's an empty thing. There's a shield. That, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I still have the sword. Let's put the sword on there. Awesome. Marvelous suit of armor. A marvelous shield. Am I still going to die? Nothing else in the box. Is there anywhere I can put the painting? Anywhere at all? If this leads me to death, I'm going to be upset. Awesome, not death. The mirror shows someone's reflection. It's certainly not her, yet Mishiro felt she could see in. Hold on. I could kind of see what the reflection looked like 13 years ago, an inn. All that talk about taking a trip together, this was your goal. Trips are necessary for resting your body and mind, you know. And the kids seem to have fun today, too. They're snoozing away now. A good thing for you, isn't it? ... What is going on here? So, Tamaki, won't you consider it? Drop it, please. Utsuro is my child. Utsuro? But Saichi's told me how you've been seeing the shadow of your father in Utsuro lately. Saichi, you told him that? Sorry, but you've looked so afraid lately. He knows the situation, so I just thought I should talk to him about it. ... Tamaki, the biggest load on your mind. It's art, isn't it? Utsuro is 8 now. From now on, she's going to be drawing more at school. How about leaving Utsuro with your mother until she's old enough to take this calmly? It'll be fine. If I, her mother, can't protect her, then who will? I suppose you're right, Tamaki, but it feels like you'll collapse at this rate. What'll happen to Ayato then? What? Nobody's perfect. You don't need to carry everything alone. Ayato and Utsuro. Especially considering your burdens are much heavier than most. But still. I still want to hold out. I don't want to break up this family of 4. Tamaki, Shinji, Chika, I'll support Tamaki as much as I can. Let me try just a little longer. Saichi, if the two of you insist, then I won't stop you. But just keep in mind, Tamaki, you've already put in plenty of toil. So at least stop before it does you in. What is going on here? What was that all about? ... Though it was unclear, Mishiro looked into the mirror. She could tell it was not her mirror, and yet... That's weird. That was really weird. I don't understand. Like, Ayato and Utsuro were both mentioned in it. So, what relation was there? Whew, this is weird. Okay, so, well, that's the first mirror. I never started my timer, did I? Well, I guess there's no reason to start a timer for this one, considering that I'm going to be doing all of them. Getting the true ending on this episode is probably going to be the last episode that I do. Let's go on and save. Alright. The next mirror is supposed to be... I already got the ones in there. Realm of Love. Already got the ones in there. I think it was Realm of Death and Realm of Beauty that I didn't find all of them. Realm of Spirits. Is this the Realm of Death? Here we go, Realm of Beauty. Okay, now... Was it in here? Are you gone? Yeah, you are. Cool. I'm trying to think... Was there any places? Nothing else in the bags. Okay, so nothing in here. Not that I can see anyways. Broken and dirty bottles. Angel-like statue. Okay, so nothing else from me over here. No. There was a fireplace. There was a fireplace. Now I remember. Ha! There was a fireplace in here. Okay, here we go. Ladder in the fireplace. Okay. Ooh, this is weird. So many ladders. Hey, look at double doors. That's weird. There's no more. Unlock the door with the mystery key. Whoa, this is different. Let's save real fast. The teddy bear stares with round eyes. Cute. So many teddy bears everywhere. Alright, so time to get Ryotaro. This is weird. Okay, up. Up we go. Up we go. Onward we go. Onward to adventure. And to get Ryotaro so he can look into his final mirror. Yo, another one of my mirrors. The third one. I sense big things coming. Alright then, let's go. Sorry to trouble you, but lead me there. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go. Don't walk into the wall, Mashiro. Oh wait, there you are. Onward. Okay. Ah. Yep, descend. So I'm really wondering, like, what all is going to be happening. Like, obviously it looks like there's a lot that's kind of tying in together in this game with the characters and whatnot. So I'm just like, whoa. The mirror shows Ryotaro's reflection. A bit different from the other mirrors. Strange place, too. Reaching the critical moment, perhaps. You walked into this place by yourself? Boy, you're strong. I mean it, deeply. But strength isn't the same as never fatiguing. No, save it for later. First, look at this mirror. It's cold in here. I'm like freezing right now. My AC never stops, and I can't even really control it that well either. Oh, she just looks like you when you were a kid, but at the same time, much too cute for that. Ha, it's fine. You're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just the guy to help my glum daughter. Okay, now let's go. The west building, right? Gah, the smoke's already up on this floor. What? Is there a fire? It's no good. The stairs are too hot to approach. There is a fire. Cruel fate. Will it end like this, without anything resolved with my family? I'm sorry, Chika. Mishiro. ... So I'll never get to meet Mishiro. I'm sure she'll grow to be far prettier than Sis. I really wanted to have that chance. He died in a fire. It's really not anything lewd. I just see such beauty there. That's how he died. There was a house fire. Or something. Dot 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 dot. I've remembered it all. How I died, my wish, and all the rest. I see now. Admirable tenacity, if I do say so myself. I'm a bit tired. Feels like more information overload than the previous mirrors were. Once I've got it sorted out, I'll talk about things to do with you. And what I do now. And what I do know. I'm sure that it's simply my duty. Oh, are you planning to go on ahead? If you are, I'll accompany you. A good uncle should protect girls, you know. I don't know. I just want to wait, because I know there's one more mirror that I want to go to. Okay. We're back here now. Oh, Realm of Death. Here we go. Yeah, right here. Should have been a fireplace in this one. Was it this way? Yeah, it was this way that I had to go. There was a fireplace in here. Now I remember. Because I remember there was the statue that blocked this door right here. Ha! Fireplace. Looking closely, there's a ladder in the fireplace. Descend. Because we like to do that. More ladders. Yay! More double doors. Alrighty. Now we're heading in. Let's save real fast. Rinzo's cell? That's weird. The teddy bear stares with round eyes. Cute. Why are there so many teddy bears? The mirror shows Yuzu's reflection. It doesn't seem to change as much as Mashiro looks. Okay, time to go get Yuzu. There she is. We got your mirror. Huh? Another one of my mirrors? This makes 3. Feels like the finale. Leave me there right away. If we're together, even those realms won't scare me. And off we go. Into the realm of death. Once more. Boom. So fast. So Sonic fast. Alrighty. Fireplace. Lead me. Descend. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. In. Chink, chink, chink. Onward. The mirror shows Yuzu's reflection. Seems a little bit different from the others, like the atmosphere and the area. I never would have found this place myself, even after literal years. Look, let's cut the chatter. I'm just too worked up. Let's go for it. Here we go. I guess it's just all their deaths and their final wishes are seen in this mirror. Here we go. If, hypothetically, I were to die soon, then you should forget about me. A few days ago, the body of Utsuro Hinohara was found in Mirror Lake. Why? Why did Utsuro? No, it hasn't been enough. We didn't spend enough time together. Has Hanasaki seemed gloomier lately? I mean, she got along with Hinohara, so I can understand being depressed, but it's not that kind of gloominess. It's like the local library isn't enough. They don't have books on this stuff. I need seances, necromancy. It all lacks credibility. I don't want to I don't want this fake occult nonsense. She was trying to bring her back to life? Yuzu, have you been going to class? If I open the gate this way. Today marks a year to the day. Wait for me, Utsuro. I've been studying up this past year. And now, I'm going to meet you. Oh, at first she was trying to communicate with her, but then, since she didn't find what she needed, she decided that this was going to be her wish, to finally meet Utsuro in the afterlife. I remember it all. How I died, my wish, and everything else. Of course, there's no such thing as black magic. I must have been on the brink. Phew, I'm kind of exhausted, getting all those memories dumped on me. Once I'm sorting things out some more, I'll tell you my history and wish, Mashiro. Oh, are you going to go up ahead? Take me with you if you do. I feel like there's something very important to this world up ahead. I want to see the other double doors at like the hub area. So, off we go. Back to the hub world. drop you off, since you have all your memories and everything restored. Let's make a quick save. Okay, so now that she's broken all the mirrors, perhaps Mashiro can open this door, if she wishes. Alright, so we're inside the double doors. No! What? Ayato? Hey. Ayato? Why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. Save point. Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true, and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? This world revolves around you, Mashiro. You hold dominion over it. Once a deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake, I wish my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it, because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So not knowing her purpose or who she was, she wandered this world and fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. Whoa! Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator. So that this world could complete its duty, it chose a new soul to control it. And so, since you carry the same wish, you became the new ruler, usurping the originator. I don't know how to pronounce that. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same, only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler of this world? The extra riffraff who feel jealousy toward you still see the broken originator as the rightful ruler. And maybe, though broken though she may be, she personally gotten in your way at times. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors, without even wasting weeks or months being lost. You shattered and erased all remnants of you in the form of mirrors containing your past. I knew it! I called this. Didn't I call it? Every time she broke a mirror, she actually erased a part of her actual history in life. Did I not tell you that? Having recorded all your actions, I can attest to that. But it's not over just yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for total erasure of your life, because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world, such that you could kill him by your own hand. What? We're not going to kill Ayato! You aren't telling me I have to kill Ayato? What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second, but right after that, you'll have never existed. Mashiro, you're still suffering, huh? If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. Right after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world. You can make the choice. Wait, what? I'll grant my wish, I'll kill Ayato. I don't want to kill Ayato, but if I grant my wish, it means I kill Ayato. If I kill Ayato, my wish is granted. That makes no sense. I don't want to... If I select this, it automatically means that I'm going to be granting my wish, in turn killing Ayato. Maybe if I do this, it will give me a bit of more of a choice. There's no choice to make. I threw myself in to put an end to an all. And yet I wound up in this world, learning all these unnecessary... learning all these unnecessary things, led astray. I'm just tired. Enough of this. I worked hard enough, so just grant my wishes already. The moment the knife in Mashiro's hand pierced Ayato, Mashiro lost consciousness. With no time to feel satisfaction nor regret from what she'd done, Mashiro Usui eternally vanished from existence. Not just silence, not just stillness, but void. There, Mashiro Usui was peaceful, free from everything, eternally sleeping in the cradle of nothingness. and her dream was surely a hollow white. Ending 4, fulfilled. That's not the one. I don't think that's the true ending. I got 5 and 4, but I'm gonna try that again, and I'm gonna try the other decision. Let's give it a shot. In we go. Yep. Huh? Hey, yeah, That always makes me jump. Okay, so now, at first we chose I'll kill Ayato, which immediately just eradicated him. Just done. Ending 4. Done. No choice left. So let's try this one. Hopefully, it'll do something. That is true. Enough of this. What the heck? Mashiro lost consciousness. With no time to feel satisfied, eternally vanished from existence. Not just silence, knowledge, stillness, but void. Well, what do I do then? Ending 4. Well, hold on a second. How do I... If it was going to give me the same thing both times, let's try it one last time. Hang on a second. I want to look into this. Okay, so I kind of had to look this one up a little bit because I had no idea what to do. But apparently, I'm supposed to lead them to the double doors that their mirror led to. So let's give that a shot. Okay, yeah, they're already following me again. So I'm pretty sure that's what I need to do. Lead them to their double doors. And then from there, we'll probably be able to do something different. So onward, into here. You already read your mirror. Let's save real fast, just in case it decides to give me an ending. Okay, open the large door. It's another ending, isn't it? Oh, wow. Oh, it's Grandpa! Is that Grandpa? You're Rinzo? Once there was a painter. He was known as the mad genius Rinzo Usui. Rinzo's art was highly esteemed and sold for high prices. He had status and wealth. Grandpa, what are you talking about? Why are you here? Wait, look closely. I don't think he can hear us. Soon, Rinzo married a woman. They had a son named Shinji. Rinzo preached the beauty of art to his wife and child, but they showed no interest in it. Rinzo's wife did not see his art, only the prices attached. Shinji, too, has taught her practically. So it was only natural that Rinzo formed a relationship with a servant showing true interest in art. Huh? When Shinji was 8, Rinzo and the servant had an illegitimate child. Her name was Tamaki. No! No! Tamaki! Tamaki's the white-haired girl, right? Rinzo kept Tamaki hidden from his wife and Shinji, managing 2 families. But between Shinji, who cared not at all for art, and Tamaki, who adored it like her mother, Rinzo's affection went towards Tamaki. That came to an end shortly after Shinji went to college, when Tamaki's existence came to light. Rinzo offered his wife consolation and asked and divorced her. Shinji, already grown, kept the name Usui, a wise choice. He knew how to make a living. Some time passed after that, when Tamaki, who Rinzo adored as a daughter and a student, turned 18. Rinzo made the biggest mistake of his life. He adored his daughter Tamaki so... Oh my god, what? He adored his daughter Tamaki so he had a child with her. No. Tamaki and her mother left Rinzo. They refused even money. Tamaki seemingly birthed in raised her child, but who knows the details. Rinzo was unable to hear of it. Near 20 years passed since that incident, and Rinzo died of illness. Nothing unusual. Age comes for all. Shinji was the eldest son of the Usui family, set to inherit his fortune. But thinking of it as a final atonement, Rinzo passed on, leaving a will to give it all to Tamaki. The inheritance. So the boss was disputing with Tamaki over it. That man's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing him to be here. Only the creator of this world knows why, but it seems some dead fellow has business with me. But, very well, to face my sin eternally in an appropriate afterlife for me. That's all. Sorry for the long story. Visitors are rare. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. Be well, dead one and soul. Oh my god, what? Let's go. There's nothing more here. Wow. Oh, I just got goosebumps from that, and that's not from the cold. Shall we return to the usual place, especially after Rinzo's story? I need to talk to you. What? There was a similar place beyond a mirror with Yuzu's memories? I see. Then you should check there first. We can talk later. Whew. This is just like story development of the century over here. Jeez. Alright, let's head to the Realm of Death, and I wonder what craziness awaits for us with Yuzu. So, as far as I can tell, everything with these people all tie in with Mashiro at some way or another. The illegitimate child had to have been the white-haired girl that Yuzu adored. That makes sense. Illegitimate child. She was surrounded by sin. She was born from sin. That's what it has to be! Descend the fireplace. Oh, I'm actually getting really excited to find this out. Holy crap. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Into the doors. Save. Alright, onward. Open the large door. Yes. A lot of burps today. What's going on with me? More sad music. Who's this? I've seen her before, I think. Someone's there. Once there was a painter. He was known as the mad genius Rinzo Usui. Huh? You know my grandpa? Wait, Mashiro, it looks like maybe she isn't aware of us. Rinzo had a wife, but he also had a relationship with a servant. With his wife, he had a child, Shinji. With the servant, he had a child, Tamaki. Rinzo's 2 children, born of different mothers. Huh? Tamaki was the illegitimate child of an affair, but because Shinji showed no interest in art, Rinzo's affection was often directed at Tamaki, who did have an interest in the arts. Tamaki learned art from Rinzo, and given deep love, grew in the shadow of the Usui family. But these irregular days couldn't last. When Tamaki turned 12, Rinzo's wife learned of her existence. Rinzo divorced his wife, but gave Tamaki and her mother the same love as ever. Thus far, no tragedy had occurred. But when Tamaki turned 18, Rinzo made an unforgivable mistake. He had a liaison with Tamaki, his own daughter, and impregnated her. Grandpa, what is wrong with you? Tamaki was deeply wounded and feared Rinzo, and with her mother, she fled from him. But the child she bore had done no wrong, so she decided to birth the child of her father. So, Tamaki had a daughter between parent and child. Tamaki thought she couldn't live a normal, happy life, but luckily, 2 years later, she had a proper marriage. Safely having a son with her husband, Tamaki began to get back on her feet. However, she never fully did. The mental wounds Tamaki had suffered went even deeper than she imagined. When her now-grown daughter with Rinzo began doing art at school, Tamaki's old wounds ached. It gave her flashbacks of Rinzo, of that fear that she had of him. Tamaki struggled to give her daughter affection. It took all she had not to take out negative emotions on her. Tamaki's mind quickly crumbled under the weight. And one day, Tamaki killed her daughter. Oh, wow. Tamaki fell to pieces. She came to feel animosity not only towards Rinzo, but all the Usuis. Unable to see any hope ahead, she fell upon the despair behind. Rinzo died of natural causes a few years later, and while she had the right to his inheritance, she refused to take it. She wouldn't even let it go to the eldest son, Shinji. Then at last, Tamaki, who had kept living despite having broken long ago, met her end. When she learned the son she had with her husband was becoming friends with Shinji's daughter... Becoming friends... Ayato! The son is Ayato! You mean... Tamaki tried to take out Shinji's daughter, the Usui who dared come near her pure son. What?! Everything ties in together! Oh my god, that's crazy! But when she drove madly down the road to kill her, she ran over her own son by mistake! Tamaki realized that this was the end, so she took her own life to escape the despair. That woman's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing her to be here. Tamaki's soul is now bound in death, so that she can't escape, but must face the facts. This is surely my punishment. I've gone on for a while. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. I don't know who you are, but go now. Oh, wow. Everything ties in together. This is the biggest, just mind-blowing of ever. I'm shaking right now. Just how intense this is getting. Should we return to the usual place? With Tamaki's story, I've realized something. Huh? Ryotaro got his memories back too? Wow, it feels like everything's approaching a singular end. So I think... Okay, so the white-haired girl had nothing to do. She was just someone that cared. Okay, so they want to talk now. You think you can open this big door? Had no trouble with the one in the back of that realm. Surely you can open it if you put your mind to it. Same as Shiro. Do you think you can open this door? You opened that other one, right? I'm sure this will open for you too. Alright, let's make another save. Oh, this is insane. Okay, open the large door. So, it did open. Now the next path for you to take is clear. You just ended up saving our butts this whole time, huh, Mishiro? Without you, doubt we would have found any mirrors. You have the right to know what I know. In fact, I want you to know. I need to talk to you. I know a thing or two about your parents. I need to tell you some things too, about who I am and why I'm here, and about Tamaki's daughter. Who's that? Get out. Don't meddle anymore. Give back my world. That's that girl! Oh, run, please run. Oh. Oh, this is getting so exciting. I'm loving this right now. The girl in the shadow, she's the one. That's the girl from that created this world originally. Don't make a guy going on 30 run for it. I'm gonna die. Looks like we've gotten away for now. Alright, let's get started. More intense music. Oh boy. Are we safe here? I don't sense her chasing anymore. What in the world was that? I'm about to explain that. I know who that is. Say what? I'm Yuzu Hanasaki, a middle schooler who committed suicide at 15 at Mirror Lake. The reason I killed myself was, to put it bluntly, to meet a girl that I loved. Someone had killed her at Mirror Lake. It made me extremely sad. So I read all of these books on black magic, and killed myself to go to the afterlife. To die at the same place, exactly a year later. It said that would work. Tamaki's daughter is the white-haired girl. That makes sense. I think it's a different afterlife than what the book meant, but ultimately I came to this world. But it seems there was something to be gained here. That girl, she always said, she was someone who shouldn't have existed. I always found it weird and wondered why it was, but I found out now. She was born between a girl and her own father, between Tamaki Hinohara and Rinzo Usui. Her very birth was taboo. The shadow was Utsuro Hinohara, even as she is, I can tell clearly, because my wish was to meet Utsuro one more time. No. So Utsuro is related to Mishiro. That's Ayato's sister, right? Yeah, half-sister. But to look at the way she does now, I wonder what the story is there. But I can't go away just yet. I need to talk to Utsuro more directly, or my wish won't be considered granted. Give it back. That voice. Let's get moving. We can't have a chat now, so run. Okay. Oh, are we running again? Yeah, we are. Oh, no. We're just hiding again. Let's save. Okay, so do I just go through the door? Yep. Yep. Oh, she's a lot faster now. Oh, this is not fun. Not fun at all. No. Ugh, dang it. I went the wrong way. Let's try it again. Nah, don't mess up the running. Go this way. This way. Yes! Haha. Save again. Oh, this is getting intense. Why am I out of breath? Oh boy. My pulse is racing right now. She's really stubborn, isn't she? If it were me, I'd have thrown the towel in after that chasing. Got it. Alright, let's begin. This is crazy. I would have never expected this at all. Did we outrun her? Seems so. I don't think she's giving chase. I think the goal is close by. I don't know what'll be up ahead, so I just want to get this out. I'm Ryutaro Sengoku, younger brother of Chika Usui, Mishiro's mother, and subordinate to her dad, Shinji Usui. Okay. I knew about you a while back from a New Year's card Sis sent me. To be honest, I found you cute. Not exactly a romantic thing, of course. I was captivated by your latent beauty, I suppose. But when I asked my boss about you, I learned you've been glum and moping as of late. And I know why. You injured someone in middle school, and Sis kept you shackled ever since. That's right. My boss invited me over to your house, and I was honestly pumped to try and help you. It made me sad to imagine such a beautiful girl moping around. He says without a second of hesitation. No poking fun. Now, it's the end. Huh? But I died before it happened. We got caught in a fire in a building at work. A fire? Yes, I was with your father. After that, well, it's even kind of surprised me. Partly by will, I became a soul and flew around to where you were, apparently. So for the year or so between my death and yours, my spirit was sort of haunting you. My light's going out. I'm gonna have to turn on this light for right now until that one decides to work again. That makes me so mad. That light never lasts long. So for the year or so between my death and yours, my spirit was sort of haunting you. What? Oh, but I was hardly even conscious of anything. I just vaguely know what happened. For you see, ever since I saw your photo, I considered you someone beautiful and worth protecting. So even through death, I had the wish of getting to talk to you at least once. So that was your wish. So it was. Thus, it's been granted. By following you, I wound up in this world. And in this world, my unrealized wish came true. In fact, the moment I became aware of my wish, I felt I could free myself from this world any time. So you're going? Well, I've come this far. I'd like to see out your story to the end. Mishiro, the harsh circumstances you've had, and the fact that you're dead now, I don't feel like it's irrelevant to me. I can't say, don't blame your parents, but I just want you to know, I can't force you to understand or sympathize, but just know. Your father worried over and regretted how he was spending less time with you. He wasn't just weighing you and the inheritance on a scale. Your mother was working with your father to obtain proof that the Usui fortune belonged to them. Maybe she failed to control her strength properly. Maybe she wasn't calm, but she had no ill will, I'm sure. I'm sure after the boss and I died, she endured the sorrow of losing a husband and brother and fought for her family. Your father and mother might have been clumsy, but they weren't cold-blooded. I just want you to know that. Aww. It's probably too late to say now, though. Let's go on ahead. This is the door you're able to open. I'm sure there's something important to you here. If you're telling me that, then where should my wish to erase my existence go? So now this is where I get the choice. Alright, let's save real fast. This is insane. Alright, here we go. This has turned out to be one of the most intense episodes I've ever had. Huh? Hey, Ayato? Why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. There's you. Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true, and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? Well, hold on a second. All the actors are here. Actors? Huh? This mirror world revolves around you, Mishiro. You hold dominion over it. Once a deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake. I wish my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it, because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. Not knowing her purpose or who she was, she wandered around this world and fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. That was Utsuro Hinohara. Yes, she wanders this world even now. Sister. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator. So that this world could complete its duty, it chose a new soul to control it. And so, since you carried the same wish, you became the new ruler, usurping the originator. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same, only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler of this world? The extra riffraff who feel jealousy toward you still see the broken originator as the rightful ruler. And maybe, broken though she may be, she's personally gotten in your way at times. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors without even wasting weeks or months being lost. You shattered and erased all remnants of you in the form of mirrors containing your past. We already know this. Having recorded all your actions, I can attest to that. But it's not over just yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for total erasure of your life, because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified, so it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world, such that you could kill him by your own hand. You aren't telling me I had to kill Ayato? What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second, but right after that, you'll have never existed. Mishiro, you're still suffering, huh? You do resemble my sister after all. Even as a soul, you have her same wish. I knew it! So the original creator of this world was the girl that Yuzu was in love with. And she was the illegitimate child of her grandfather and the daughter that he had with the servant. And the daughter that was born from the daughter that had the child with her grandpa ended up having him after getting married. It all ties together! If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. Right after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world, you can make the choice. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I've looked back on my past and erased it. But is it really right to just make it so I never existed? Thinking back, it was a boring life. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment. But if you asked whether I'd live the same life again, I'd absolutely refuse, without a doubt. In fact, if I had to say, I've come to hate it all. I wish my life had never even existed. And yet, I've learned that my mom and dad gave their best efforts for me, clumsy as they were. And I know there's a person who valued me, going so far as to come to this world to encourage me. Can I make all of that something that never happened? I don't know if it's the music or the dialogue in this, but this is getting real heavy, guys. Wow. And that's not all. Seeing Yuzu and Utsuro, I had a thought. If Utsuro's life had never existed, what would become of Yuzu's feelings? Desperately turning to black magic, killing herself, and wandering this world for years, all to finally realize her wish to meet her again. What would become of that? I'll make the choice, to grant that wish or not, but I want Utsuro to see this out too. Because it's her same wish, and this, her world I inherited, if only in pieces, learning about Utsuro from the mirrors has fulfilled the mirror's purpose. Ayato and Yuzu are both here. With these two, I'm sure we can get Utsuro's memory back. Indeed, maybe a little of it. Really? Sister? Memory? Listen, Utsuro Hinohara, you need to remember your birth, your death, and the one who loved you. Wow, this is crazy. Mishiro spoke at length of the things she'd seen and heard in this world. Her mother Tamaki, her father Rinzo, the Hinohara family she lived with, Yuzu. She spoke, as Utsuro's mirror, all that she knew. She's back! I see. I haven't felt this in a long time. Utsuro? Yuzu, you fool. I told you forget about me if I died. Well, I couldn't. Is it you, sister? It is, Ayato, so even you ended up here. I didn't intend to hand the world over to you. I wasn't even thinking of killing you to forcibly take back control. I was even thinking of killing you to forcibly take back control. Even more so, now that I've remembered my wish, I want to erase my mother, my true father, myself. But alas, I've become indebted. It's a fact that if you hadn't been here, my mind would have stayed fragmented forever. Do as you like before I change my mind. My choice is... if I grant my wish, everything's going to change. Everything that happened in the past would have been entirely void. I don't think she needs to grant her wish. I won't do it. I can't do it anymore. My dad's secret distress, mom's painful effort, even Ryotaro's unusual concern for me. I can't just make it all be gone. And that's not all. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of the people I knew. And I'll also vanish from Ayato's world. But then what did Ayato die for? What did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? If it were just me, then fine. But to control the feelings of people around me, I have no right. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about this? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change anything. Are you still giving up your wish? I am. I see. I, the mirror world, accept abandoning the wish. Its reason for being ends here. This world can vanish when the ruler's wish is granted, or they abandon it with clear intent. It won't be left up in the air, like with Utsuro. So will everyone here vanish? Except for you, Mishiro. To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet. What? Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drowned yourself, but as it happens, a passerby found you. They called it in right away, and though unconscious, you were saved. It was all a failed attempt. No! So she's actually alive! Mishiro, when your soul leaves here, it'll be forced back into your body. But what you've done in this world won't be written off. The memories you erased by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to life. You didn't actually carry out your wish, so the actual past isn't gone, but your memories of it are. Maybe you will remember talking with me a bit, but things like meeting me at the lake? Are you still prepared to leave this place? Can you live in a world you've given up on living in once before? I'll live, because I'm not dead yet. I don't want to just throw away the life you protected, Ayato. And by discarding the wish I inherited from Utsuro, I think it'll honor Yuzu's feelings. I see. That's a relief then. I absolutely can't understand my sister's wish, but you've made the choice for her. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. Sorry guys, this is just really fucking deep. Oh my god. That's my dream too. I'll try my best. There are people who value you. There are people who'd be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped, admittedly, but I'm one of them. The world's not that much of a disappointment, you see. So, I've done my best to encourage you. You're really something, you know. You've really picked yourself back up. You went and learned not only your own wish, but mine, Yuzu's, and Utsuro's. Old Ryotaro won't say much more. Try to get along with Sis when you get back. Right, I'll try to face with her. Thank you, Mishiro. Because of you, I could get back my memories and my wish. I learned about Utsuro's birth and death, and got to talk with her once more. I'm satisfied now. I really am. Maybe returning to life won't mean happy things all the time, Mishiro. But I'm sure you can get up and walk again, since you saved so many people here. Mishiro, leave incense or something at my grave. Think of it like saying hi. Okay, I'll be sure to find your grave. I'd lost from the moment I broke, I suppose. I won't pull any mischief. I can accept this result. Though I can't say I'm entirely satisfied. Ayato, who adored me as his sister, and Yuzu, who needed me in her life. I'm glad for the fact I could talk with the two of them one last time. Yet, I'll fade away still resenting that man Renzo, that woman Tamaki. Surely I can be forgiven for that? That's true. Sorry for taking over your world. Sheesh. 7 years and it ends like this. As long as the ruler's satisfied, I suppose. Will Utsuro go to heaven too? Not sure about heaven or hell, but she'll be free from this world to go where she goes. That's good. I say, ruler, but you're more of an usurper, technically. Mishiro, once you get back and things settle down, you should visit my atelier. Atelier, I guess is how it's pronounced. It's not complete, of course, but I want you to see the painting you modeled for someday. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget, but I won't lose my time in this world. And I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. God dang. A game has never, made me this bad before. Jeez. It's time to go. Wow. The emotion this game freaking has. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. My mother was there, looking at me in a way I felt she hadn't in years. Mishiro, you're awake? Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. If I had lost you too, I'm sorry. I drove you to do this, didn't I? My mother was shocked by my suicide attempt and apologized for her harsh discipline. My head felt very hazy. I only remembered that she was my mother, who became very strict at some point. It took a lot just to recognize that was real. And as I thought about it, fear and unease toward my mother came up from the gaps in my memory. But it's okay. Ryotaro had told me about the pressure on Usui's and how death had taxed my mother's mind. Now that I was able to accept that, it was easy to hold my mother's hand. My brain had suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember many past events. I remembered Ayato was someone important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him. but I distinctly remember talking in the mirror world, and felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remember Yuzu and Ryotaro too. I'd probably only met them in the mirror world. This is Mirror Lake. This is where it all began. Mishiro Usui, isn't it? Hello, I'm Saichi Hinohara. A few days after I left the hospital, a man came to visit me. His last name sounded familiar. Could you be Ayato's? Yes, thank you for getting along with Ayato. Saichi Hinohara was Ayato's father, which meant he was the one who married Tamaki, and he was the father who Utsuro grew up with. I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but I'm really glad you regained consciousness. The driver who sped Toryu and Ayato, she's no longer with us. Her body was found at Mirror Lake, in a car that went up in flames. He meant Tamaki, his wife. But from Saichi's perspective, it would be impossible for me to know Tamaki. I felt it would be better to stay silent than to confuse him with unnecessary remarks. She was my wife. We met each other at school. She was a humble, art-loving, somewhat naive woman with a radiant smile. Her final sin came at the end of a long sorrow, but I won't ask you to forgive her. Still, if it's alright, could you visit Ayato's grave sometime? Of course. Not only Ayato, but Utsuro and Tamaki now. Now, maybe I could offer them prayers. Wow. Oh, it's the atelier. It feels very nostalgic. I'll look at Ayato's painting. Let's look at it. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. That's my dream too. Ayato Hinohara. Blank dream. Oh, wow. Ayato. She's smiling. She's smiling. It's not a dream anymore. Oh, wow. That was probably one of the best endings to any game I have ever played. I've never had a game make me so, like, emotional like that. And the message that it comes with is something that a lot of people need to realize. Oh, wow. The message of the story. Don't ever feel like that, you know, erasing yourself from existence is the only way to do it, because it's always going to affect someone else. Not just one or two people, but so many. And the fact that this was about overcoming that feeling that you no longer belong to the world, and that you just finally make the choice to continue forward. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. This is a beautiful game. I'm not gonna lie. It was horrifying. It was rage-inducing at times. But a beautiful game nonetheless. And I'm so glad I got to play this. Oh, wow. I've always wanted to go to one of her exhibitions. Sure enough, she carries the blood of the mad genius Rinzo Usui. I thought she saw the Rinzo touch too at first, but she's self-taught. It's totally different from Rinzo's art. Huh, I suppose so. How unusual. In her 20s and climbing so high with her own style. She's not just writing off her ancestor. Rinzo was realistic, while she's more impressionist. That's true. I did feel Mirror World was too unusually abstract to be Rinzo's style. Seeing is believing. You can tell the unique mood in her art from a glance. True, true. Now I'm really getting excited to see it. Her most famous masterpiece of all, Her. Ending 1, Blank Dream. Her fantasy to live in a dream within white canvas. Wow. So she became an artist at the end. That's awesome. This game is amazing. And if you haven't gotten a chance to play this, I highly recommend this. It's... oh my god. I don't have words that can explain it. It's horrifying. It's rage-inducing. It's tense. But it's freaking beautiful. And the story, just the true ending behind it. If you haven't played this game, I highly recommend you do. Whew. And this concludes Blank Dream. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like this video, hit that like button. And if you want to come back for another Let's Play very soon, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I love making these videos because I love to see you guys come back for more. And until my next video comes out, this is goodbye for now. See you guys.